So you want to give up smoking. Tobacco free is what we call it in the trade. We don't want to mention smoking much, because every time you think about smoking, then your mind imagines a cigarette, or imagines that, because you've been practicing it for quite a while, so you've got a nice neural pathway dedicated to smoke, but no more. From now on, you're going to be tobacco free. I'm saying this with confidence because I did it myself. I smoked for years and years, and then hypnosis showed me how to stop. And it didn't always mean shutting my eyes and going into some hypnotic trance. I did it by using the tools of hypnosis. I never referred to myself as an ex-smoker or a non-smoker or having given up. But I talked about other things. And if I had to explain it, I said I was tobacco free because I don't have the same neural pathway about tobacco as I do or did about cigarettes. So for years I smoked, and for years I've given up. Or not given up, I just don't even think about it except to do this. So, how are you going to start? Well, first of all, realise that tobacco has got its own little devil in it. A tobacco fiend, a tobacco devil. You've been invaded, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The tobacco fiend has come inside you and taken a grip. It's holding on very tight. But this process that we're going to go through is going to show you how to send it off to somewhere more appropriate. It doesn't belong in you any longer. Perhaps a nice sunny field in West Virginia will do it a lot more favours, and certainly do you a lot more favours. And you're going to start breathing fresh breath for the first time in ages. Fresh air, fresh breath, and you're going to have a fresh start. Now, I imagine this tobacco devil to be a worm, a bit like a white tapeworm, that had hooked itself inside my stomach. And every time I went, that worm got bigger and bigger and bigger. And every time I didn't do that, but went, oh, fresh air, the worm starved. It got smaller and smaller. And it deflated, a bit like a balloon, as you watch a balloon deflate and you can put your fingers on it and it leaves little marks. So my tobacco worm got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it just left me. And I was free. So this is something you can take with you into your everyday life. Whenever you feel that lure, just think, no, no, I'm not invaded anymore. You haven't snatched my body. I'm taking it back, and I'm taking it back through the power of my breath. And because it's much more fun to breathe for free. I can climb stairs, I can run up escalators, maybe not immediately. I can just enjoy knowing that I can hug people without them sort of going, oh. So that's it really. It's just a breathing exercise. But also use your imagination. Use your imagination to see that little alien invader getting smaller and smaller and smaller till it just isn't there anymore. So it's a little bit of a battle, but it's a fun battle because you're in charge. Every breath you take from now on just makes you stronger and freer. And every breath you breathe out, breathes out all the carbon monoxide, the toxins, the ash, the old nicotine, and the tobacco devil, the alien, is going. This is Independence Day. Starts right now. So just allow yourself to sit in the chair and feel good about your freedom. And just let your eyes close and breathe that big, fresh breath down into your lungs. And you may want to cough. That's all right, because that's the tobacco just disappearing. It's even caught in the back of my throat there, as it's very clever. Doesn't really want to go. It's taken a grip and it'll hold in as long as you're doubtful. So just breathe out the doubts. Breathe out the fears. Think of all the good things. Think of, oh, the holidays you can afford now. Think of how nice your house is. No more Febreze. It just smells of breeze. Think about all the freedom and the pleasure. No more worrying as you clean your teeth in the morning and look at the nicotine stains, or smell your clothes to see if they're all right to wear to work, or none of that. None of that. It's all gone. So just breathe in, fresh breath, and breathe out that alien invader. Send it off to a planet or a sunny tobacco field in West Virginia. Wherever it needs to go, it no longer belongs in you. And every time you breathe in, you can say, fresh start, or fresh breath, or free. And every time you breathe out, just imagine like green curling smoke. You're freeing your body, you're clearing it of gunk and stuff you no longer need. And you're becoming healthier and freer and more alive with every breath you take. It's amazing what your unconscious can do, because you are tobacco free. You're free, and all it takes is breathing. Take great big gulps of it. Go to the window. Breathe in that breath. And breathe out the old one. That's it. You can do it in your own time. Just feel your back against a nice comfortable chair. Your legs supported by the seat beneath. Your feet flat on the ground. And just breathe in. And you might have little worry worms saying, oh, but I enjoy going outside at work and standing in the rain and talking to my friends. That's where all the good fun is. And remember, that's not you. That's that little worm, that little tobacco devil, just working away in your psyche. Because after all, what are the people indoors talking about when you're outdoors? Probably having a lot more fun. They're a lot warmer, a lot cleaner. And there are going to be many more of them than there were of you, that little group huddling for shelter. Same in the pub. Get another beer in. Anyway, all you have to do is sit there and breathe. And you'll be surprised and congratulate yourself. Independence Day has started. Every breath you take from now on, see, from now on is clearing you. The carbon monoxide has already diminished substantially since you sat down and listened to this. And every breath you take just takes you further and further away from the alien planet that you've been inhabiting for far too long. You're free, and be happy about it. It's a great feeling. And it gets better. So breathe out the past and breathe in. Fresh breath, fresh air, fresh start, and freedom. I know you are doing it right now, and it only gets better, I promise.